while that story was airing, we decided collectively that the $5 million mark is where we quit our jobs and you'll never see us again.
Yeah, so like if I win 2, I'm still gonna come to work every day.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna just have a little bit bigger of a smile and I'll probably have a little skip in my step.
Yep.
But until about 5, I'm still coming in.
Yes.
At 5, I'm buying a sailboat and you will never see me again.
Well, for now we're here, so why don't we talk about the weather?
Oh, but before we do, Mark, as you leave the studio, can you go run and get us some lotto tickets and then and then we can wait, he's coming over.
Here he
Let's
is.
see what we've got.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on.
So I'll be coming to work
we'll
tomorrow.
go on commercial break.
Yeah, all right. I'll be here tomorrow, it turns out, because I didn't even buy a ticket. Mark and his numbers. I do numbers. I'm kidding. That was not my impression of Mark. My impression of Mark is, you should be investing in your 401k instead of buying lottery tickets. That's my impression of Mark. All right, hot and hazy the next couple of days, but wildfire smoke kind of remains our big story here. As we get closer to the weekend, we do have a little bit of a chance of rain. And when it comes to that wildfire smoke, air quality sits at moderate and it likely hovers between moderate and good. Crews got a big jump on that fire yesterday. Just 24 hours ago, I was standing here going, if they get a jump on the fire, we'll be hovering closer to good. If they don't, we'll be hovering closer to the unhealthy for sensitive groups range. Thankfully, we're talking about the good side of things. Wind remains pretty light across much of the region. That's helping fight some of those fires, but it's also pushing some of that smoke over toward us. You can see not near as much smoke out of the West Hallett fire today. As you get up to the Eagle Bluff fire, more over in Canada than here in the US, and then down in Oregon, a couple, and then, Idaho and Montana as well. So still tons of fires burning around us and tons of smoke in the atmosphere. Despite getting a big jump on some of that smoke, forecast models still picking it up. They're kind of going with, hey, we saw this yesterday. We saw some of the smoke in the atmosphere. We picked it up. So what the forecast model does is it keeps it around. So is it this bad? I think it's kind of a light haze at this point is where we stick for tonight, tomorrow. Tomorrow we see some of that settle down, that stirs it up. By the middle of the day, we're looking a little bit better, and that's kind of where we stay pending any major changes in the fire itself. So next couple of days looking pretty good. We've got some monsoonal moisture down to the south. It's very indicative of, I would say, early August to get that monsoonal pattern. The monsoon is not the rain, it's the atmospheric pattern that brings the rain. Very, very different. That monsoonal moisture, or the moisture from that pattern, does eventually work its way to the north, and we have the potential of seeing a little bit of that here in, say, eastern Washington and North Idaho. I think most of it on Friday stays in North Idaho as kind of isolated mountain showers. Saturday, we have the chance of seeing some of that here down low, but even then, it's kind of a dismal chance. Not a great chance, but a chance. I think we see more of it in the mountains, but I think the story kind of turns into, do we get any fires from lightning strikes? That's going to kind of be the biggie on Saturday. So the way this works out, what it does widespread is it brings us cloud cover and cooler temperatures both Friday and Saturday.